Good morning. These are the jalapeno peppers we picked up the other day at Braddock Orchards. These are regular, like they were green jalapenos, but when you leave them on the vine till the end of the season, they turn red. And then if you smoke red jalapenos, you are turning them into, excuse me, dried Chipotle chilies. Did I say it right, Robert?
I think you're close.
Chipotle.
As close as you're gonna get.
As close as I'm gonna get. And so Robert is wearing gloves, of course. Whenever you work with jalapenos, you want to wear gloves. So he's cutting off just most of the stem. You want to leave the top on, and then he's just cutting a slit from top to bottom. And he's going to do that for all these. I've already washed and dried them. So first step is wash and dry them. Cut off the top, the stem, and do the slit. So we already taste tested these jalapenos, and they have a nice heat, a heat that we like. If you don't, but it's pretty hot. They are extremely hot. If you don't like your jalapenos super hot, when you're drying them, cut them in half and remove the seeds and, what did you call it?
Pith.
The pith, because that's where a lot of the heat is. We're not cutting ours in half, but we are doing the slit to help it circulate and dry.
The white membrane inside
the
here.
white membrane.
Or the yellow membrane. You see that?
Yeah, that. Remove that. Pithy. These are hot, don't get us, but we do like them hot.
Well, they're hot.
And so anyway, we are getting ready to smoke these outside on Robert's smoker. We have a smoker because Robert likes to make beef jerky. And right now he just took we have pecan wood.
Pecan wood.
And he's soaking the pecan wood in water. And we're gonna do this on our back porch and hope no one calls the fire department.
I kind of feel like this
with
is
all
the
the smoke.
traditional way. I think pecan wood is what might have been used.
Let's see. Does it say? Yes, it says pecan is the traditional Mexican wood.
How do you like that?
So
I read my script beforehand.
And I got this recipe from Kevin is Cooking. He has a YouTube channel. He does a lot of Mexican inspired dishes. So I was glad to find that. I mean, it's basic how to dry it, but I just was glad to see this guy because he kind of summarized it and gave you all these like Mexican info and stuff. So definitely check out his website or his YouTube channel. And yeah, this is the first time we've ever done this. So this is exciting. And we actually have 2 boxes, but our smoker is not the biggest size. It's like a small size. So we'll start with this to see how many can actually fit on the trays. All right, this is our little Chief smoker. So there's a heating element down there, and it's working because the pan is hot. So you put your wood chips, but you do want them soaked because Robert was saying otherwise they'll catch on fire.
They can catch on fire, yeah.
And then they're just not getting the correct smokiness that you want.
This is the same version that I had when I used to smoke trout. This is the kind my parents had. Actually, my dad got it from the guy at work, and it was all beat up and stuff. But get that.
All right, so this is the first time we've smoked peppers. It's usually just beef jerky. So we'll just let it go and keep checking back on it. And we do have a water hookup right here in case anything happens, but it's
when the deck catches on fire.
When the deck catches on fire, I got water to stop it. It doesn't get that hot, but yeah.
We'll see.
It's just the only reason it could get smoky, and there's neighbors outside, and they might get nosy and call the fire department. You never know.
Let's just say they will.
You want to take a bet how long it takes for the neighbors to call the fire department? Because like our nosy guy right there, he's out.
That's it.
So
He'll be smoking in a little while.
it'll be smoking. We'll come back.
We'll come back. The big Chief.
All right, it's smoking. I don't know if you can see it, but there's smoke coming out right here, and it smells really, really good. So as long as it doesn't go crazy smoke to attract attention, pretty cool. All right, it's been 1 hour. Let's see what it looks like.
Oh my goodness.
Smoky, smoky.
Like
and so what he's gonna do is he's gonna rotate. He's gonna take the bottom shelf and move it to the top, and then lower them all down by 1.
Yeah.
So they're starting to crack.
I can't see.
They don't look much different after an hour, but
I need another.
you need another oven mitt. I'll be right back. Let me go grab you another oven mitt.
I think I might got it.
You got it?
Yeah, it's just burning. But it's
Yes,
fine.
I'm gonna go get you another oven mitt. 1 hour in. Second hour.
Smoke.
Smoky, smoky. Starting to wrinkle more.
Yeah.
Not a drastic difference, but I can see him
Yeah.
starting to wrinkle. So he's gonna rotate the shelves again.
Yep.
He's added wood a second time, so you just have to keep checking that you have plenty of wood. It will burn down. All right, third hour. Oh, looks like he's gonna have to add some more wood. Sorry, I'll order some too.
I'll put the
Just-
order out.
You put the order out, so still, they were fat peppers, so this is gonna take a while. Everything I read on the internet said like 10 hours, so.
I never asked who gave the order. I never asked. What movie is that from?
I don't know.
Godfather.
Godfather, of course, I should have guessed.
You should have known it was
That's
Godfather.
Robert's favorite movie, The Godfather.
I like
All of them?
Well, yeah.
But if you could watch just one Godfather movie over and over again, what would it be?
The second one.
The second one?
Yeah, I like the second one because it shows the life of his father.
Uh-oh.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
we got a problem.
There's one in the back that's falling.
Oh, no.
No.
There they
Two.
go. They're all dying.
All right, well, Robert's going to fix this, but you get the idea.
Ooh, it's hot.
I imagine it's very hot.
Ooh, doggy. Wow.
Don't burn yourself.
Was this at the bottom? Yeah.
I don't know.
You gotta put them.
I don't know what you're going to do.
There we go.
All right, let's.
Ow! Damn.
I think that pan is going to be hot.
Yeah, do you think? I got them.
Add some more wood chips real quick.
You add some more wood chips.
I don't know how it works.
You don't know how any of this works? I just can't seem to not burn my fingers off.
I know. You need to wear a glove on both hands because you forget.
You need to wear a glove on both hands. All right.
All right.
Let's put some more wood in. It's the wood that makes it good.
It is. And so this is. Oh my God! Thanks for that ash in the face. So this is
Don't make an ash of yourself.
damp wood. Don't make an ash of yourself. Oh, it's full of puns today, aren't we?
Yeah. It's that smoothie I drank.
That's smooth. All right, hour 4. Oh my God. Ooh. All right, they're definitely cracking more.
Yeah.
They're looking good. That row's looking good.
Yep.
Is the wood? I guess that's plenty of wood.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
All right, they still hour 4. They're not even halfway there yet.
No.
Still got a long time to go, but they are starting to wrinkle up, and that's good. Look at that one; that's all wrinkled. Yeah. Good.
They got a long way to go. They're so full of so much juice.
They were big peppers. That's okay. We're in no hurry. If it's dark out, we got light right here. We are good to go.
Yeah.
Hour 5. Ah, now we're starting to
Yeah, things are happening.
look a
now.
little. Things are definitely happening. Still only halfway there though, but
Yeah.
still starting to wrinkle. I see some wrinkleness. That's what we want. We want them to flatten out. All right, he's gonna rotate. The wood's burning nicely.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Oh yeah, it looks good.
It's looking fair. Holy moly.
Hour 6. Robert's now getting to the point that he's like just tired of it. But it's looking good. Still not.
It just doesn't get very hot in there. You know?
Yeah. But that's fine. Some people like finish off in a dehydrator, and we still might do that yet, but we're just not ready. We're not.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna worry about that till it gets like super dark.
Yeah.
Because we just definitely want to smoke all this Chipotle goodness. Smells good.
Yeah.
All right, it's dark now. What are we? Hour 7? Hour 8?
Yeah.
We lost track.
Hour 20.
Hour 20.
These things have just taken forever.
Yeah.
All right, I'll switch them around and see where we go.
They are starting to. They're starting to.
They're starting to after 8 hours.
Okay. No, I think we're only on hour 7.
Oh, okay.
All right, we are officially hour 9. This is hour 9, Robert.
This is just crazy.
This is taking way too long.
It is.
Like,
And they
and
don't
we're
feel
out
like
at-
they're any smaller than they were when we started.
We're out of wood chips, so I think we're about ready to move it to the oven. Open it up. Let's see what it looks like.
We're gonna give all the smoke away.
It's,
The door's hot. See?
okay.
Look
Oh
at
my
sausages.
God. They do look like a.
Wow. that's
Okay,
hot.
what are you doing?
Like they fold it back on me.
So we're gonna leave it in for another hour.
I'm gonna leave it in until the smoke goes away.
Okay.
and then I'll take it out.
Okay, so then the next step, since they're not drying, the thing is, this is an old smoker, and I'm sure the heat is not consistent. And so now we're gonna do 200 degrees in the oven, and that should...
Is that the temperature?
Yeah, 200
okay.
degrees.
All right.
So the smokers, like, I'm sure if it was a more consistent heat, the smokers would be at 200.
Yeah.
It's just taking a little longer because we had super fat, huge
It worked for beef
jalapenos.
It's like this is just, it's too small.
A lot of the
You
recipes...
can't moderate the heat like you
No.
can on the good ones.
So a lot of recipes online, it's the first half you smoke it, and then the second half you either stick it in a dehydrator or in your oven to dehydrate, and that's what we're gonna do. So we were just trying to smoke it as long as possible. So if you're making these chipotles, as long as you smoke it for at least 3 hours, you're gonna get that smoky flavor, and then you can finish it off in the oven. And so that's what we're gonna do. So hopefully it'll only take a couple hours in the oven, since we've... Oh my goodness, do you see the smoke blowing towards me? So you can either put it in a dehydrator, which we have, but we're not gonna do. We're just gonna stick it in the oven at 200 degrees because you really want them to be completely dried out, and that's what we're going for. So we are gonna put them on these pans. This is like a drip tray, just to be on the safe side, since they're still got moisture in them. We just wanna make to get airflow through, kind of like in a dehydrator, how your dehydrator are screens and not flat pans. So we're gonna take those out of the smoker and put them on these trays. And there's the oven preheated at 200. At this point, the peppers have been smoked in the smoker for 9 hours, and they've been in the oven, lowest temperature, for 5 hours. They are finally looking extremely wrinkled, which is what we want. They're dried out. This is taking a bit longer than we expected, but on the other hand, I'm not necessarily surprised because these were awfully thick peppers. And keep in mind, when you're dehydrating them, it has to remove all the liquid. So, and I'm still getting that smoky smell. They smell so good. But yeah, 5 hours so far at the lowest setting, 200. And they still got a long ways to go. Here are the peppers still in the oven. It's been over 24 hours, but they haven't been consistently, the oven hasn't been consistently on because we've been out and about, and we do turn it off when we go to bed. So they are getting there. Like, look, that's still a little, they're getting there. Definitely, it's taking a little longer than we expected, but you know what? It's no big deal. Leave it in the oven, walk away. We just work around it, and they were just big juicy peppers. Yeah, the left is looking a lot better. Maybe I should rotate it. Is it because that light is on the left? I think I'm going to switch these pans up and then give it a couple more hours. Chipotle peppers are done, basically 48 hours later, roughly. So we smoked them for 10 hours and then had them in the oven at the lowest heat, which is 200, and for roughly 24 hours. We would turn the oven off when we left the house, but we just left them in the oven. And I'm so glad my husband thought of my cookie grates to put that in between. It helped with the airflow, and there was drippage from liquid inside, and so it was very smart. I'm glad he thought of that. And as you can see, they are completely dry. They smell amazing. So at this point, we can grind them up to make our own chipotle powder spice. Or for now, I'm just gonna leave them in a jar because they can be rehydrated to add a flavor to a dish like chili, or like I made earlier, adobo sauce. So just different ways that you can use them up. So for now, I'm just gonna stick them in some glass mason jars and store them that way in the shelf. And yeah, it was a long process, but I am glad we did it. I would do it again. The only difference is I would cut them in half completely. You see the seeds in here, and I would, before I dried them, I would cut them in half and scrape out the seeds and pith, and I think that would help cut the drying time in half. These were just like super fat, peppers, a lot of moisture in, so you just have to dry it till all the moisture is gone. And it just took longer than the recipe said, but I didn't give up, and I think they're awesome. So I know you're like looking like they look like little burnt messes, but if you know anything about Mexican cooking, these are pretty awesome. So very, very happy with how they turned out. See, they look prettier in the jars. So here we go. Basically 2.5 jars full. These are quart-sized jars. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I will see you later.